Hi, welcome to Naparima Bowl Connect. I am Rondala Lane, Technical Coordinator at the Naparima Bowl. And today, we explore the exciting world of sound. Join me in the auditorium where we speak with our Senior Audio Technician, Dwight Forbes. There we go.
Hi, I'm Dwight Forbes, Senior Audio Technician for Naparima Bowl, and I'm here to talk to you about sound as it applies to the theater. Sound. What is sound? Well, sound is vibration that travels through the air and can be heard through your natural air. For example, when you pluck a guitar string, this guitar string vibrates, thus creating sound waves that can be heard. Or two, your vocal cords. When you speak, this vibrates and of course this travels through the air and you can also hear that. So let's explore a little bit about sound as it applies to this space, Naparima Bowl. At Naparima Bowl, we deal with two different types of sound, acoustic sound and amplified sound. Acoustic, using the natural ambience and acoustic of this space. Amplified sound, using speakers, amplifiers, mixers, and microphones. Let's talk a little bit about microphones. With me is Salim Charles, audio technician, and we're going to talk about two different types, dynamic microphones and condenser microphones. Dynamic microphones are very rugged. They can handle very high sound pressure levels, meaning that if I clap in front of it or if I speak very loud in front of it, it can handle it. Condenser microphones are different. They are very sensitive. Of course, you have to speak to this microphone at a distance, and they are charged via a battery that is either 9 volt, 12 volt, or a microphone cable that carries 48 volts, or what we call phantom power in the sound arena. So now we're going to talk about stage monitors, and I have Salim here to assist me.
Stage monitors are used to aid or assist the performer with any critical elements on stage, be it musicians, song tracks, and sound effects.
Now these monitors, they come in two different types. We have the wedge monitor and we have the loudspeaker that sits on tripods. So now we're going to talk about the audio snake.
Audio snakes are multi-core cables carrying between 4 to 64 channels. Here we have an example of a 6-channel multi-core cable. This is basically your connection between the stage and the songboard.
So what about the other cables? I see we have the 1/4-inch jack. What is this?
Here we have a 1/4-inch jack made from microphone cable. This is an unbalanced cable. Here we have an XLR cable, which is an external live return connector.
So this is 3 pins inside of the cable here.
Yes,
so this
pins.
is, oh, okay.
One is your ground, 2 is your positive, 3 is your negative.
So this is used for either a microphone.
This uses for microphones or line level signals.
Oh, okay. And this cable, what we have across here, what is this for?
This is a speak-on. This version here is a NL4. This is used to power your passive speakers. So this comes directly off your amplifier, straight to your passive speakers.
So I'm here with our stage manager, Mr. Edward Arthur, and we're going to talk about our technical information that is requested or required from, well, on our part. So the technical coordinator would call and organize from, a meeting with their producer.
Right. From the auditorium perspective, the technical coordinator will head that technical meeting along with the senior lighting technician, senior audio technician, that's you,
right,
and myself, stage manager. On the production side, their production stage manager is present, their lighting technician, their scenic and costume designers, sound engineer and sound designer are also present, that should be present at that meeting. So all the technical information will be discussed at that meeting. All their requirements will be discussed. So when they load in, everything would be in place for them.
Okay. And I guess for me, I would request that I get their technical rider.
Yes.
That is all the information pertaining to instruments that they would need, their channel lineup, of course, that I would have to put that into the mixer. And of course, on stage, I want to know the stage layout. I want to know exactly where you're going to put your instruments, where the drums go, where the keyboards go, and all the monitors as well, how much monitors you're going to use. So these are the technical information that I would request. And of course, for music or soundtracks or even sound effects, I would want the cue list. I would want all the music, of course, so that I can have everything prepared for them, so that we could have a good show or a good tech rehearsal, and we could start the ball rolling.
Lovely. So on loading, all these things will be prepared beforehand.
Right.
So we can have a solid, smooth flowing show.
Okay.
All right?
So now that the stage is set and we have everything in place, let's move on to our house mixer. So we're here at our live console. This is a Soundcraft VI3000, and we have this placed for the ideal mixing position. This is placed so that we can hear the left and right speaker, even the center speaker that is positioned in the hall. Also, we can hear what the audience is hearing, so we get the real deal with what these people are listening to. And of course, from here, we move up to the main control room, where I can show you where the other board is located. Standby Q2. Q2 gone. Welcome to the control room. Here is where the magic happens. Here, everything is connected. This is our Soundcraft SI3, 64 channels, but we only do smaller productions here. In the background, we have amplifiers, we have processors and everything, and we'll talk about that in a more later date. This Mac computer handles our software, which is QLab, and we run all of our effects, we run our shows pertaining to music. Any music that is played is run from this software. Any effects that will handle for dramas, like a glass breaking or anything that pertaining to sound effects, this is where it happens. But of course, for a later date, we'll get more in depth, where we talk a little bit about the board, we'll talk about downstairs hooking up the entire band. But for now, tune in as we do this again.
Okay, folks, we had a lot of fun today. A lot of information to take in. So take your time, look over the video if need be. Yeah? Because next time, we're going to go a little more in depth into the operations of consoles, microphones, cables, and a whole wide array of stuff. See you next time.